Hello, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm Chancellor, also known as Moras. In the last episode, we talked to Jathal, Jod, and also went and freed Rigongar and Octavia from the Technic League's slaver crummy hands. We also found the location of the Temple of the Elk, which is where we're standing in front of now. Not sure if we could successfully beat it. We all are level 2. And, I mean, we're only playing on normal, so we might be able to beat it, but it is a challenging fight. It's a creature that has regeneration, I believe, so we shall see. Oh. Wait. What does that say? While we fought the bloodthirsty beast at the Temple of Elk, Tertitio might have found his artifact or done something else insidious. Oh boy. Well, I didn't realize that there was a time. Oh wait, it might have been. Yeah. I don't think this really matters too much though. I'm trying to think. I think we still have to deal with him, but I think he has a better defense. If anything, I don't want him to. We shall go fight Tartuccio, actually. As I said, this counter is in fact a little challenging, so I maybe kind of want to get some experience before we. Oh, I thought that would have led here. Oh, this. Yeah, okay, it does. And there's Tusk Gutter. Oh.
I need to catch my breath.
I actually am gonna try to avoid this because Octavia's fatigued. And it's. Oh. Well. I mean, she is only one character, so.
What for Gorham?
Maybe we'll be fine. Oh, is it just one cleric? Nope. Well, that was easy. That it? Wow, that was no trouble at all. Let's get out of here. Is this masterwork? No, but this is. It's competent. I can give that to words. They escape me. Octavia, you could have the composite bow, even though you got no strength to use it. Right, let's actually rest for the night.
Does anyone else want tea? It's growing quite chilly this evening.
Oh, thank you, Octavia. This reminds me of our classes at the Academy of Arts. Some teachers would often make tea for students, and others sometimes even opened a bottle.
Wow, really? It's kind of not messed up, but like, you really gonna let your students drink alcohol? Or I assume it's just a bottle of wine, right? I assume it's a bottle of wine, but still. You don't let your students, who are probably young, get wasted in class. Especially when most of them probably are bards, so. Probably not a good thing. You can cure blindness with a scroll of remove blindness. Most harmful conditions can be removed in such a similar way. Yes, there's also a potion, but it's more rare to find a potion than a scroll, I find. Hey, it's
Greetings.
Keston Garrus. Keston Garrus, the former captain of Jamandi Eldori's personal guard, nods to you as though you'd seen each other only yesterday. He limps noticeably and his clothes are stained with blood. It looks every bit as grim and focused as when you first met him. But this time you also sense a hint of excitement in his eyes.
I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I have conducted at Lady Jamandi's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy.
Well, obviously.
That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Irovetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamande sends her apologies. We almost had Tartuccio cornered when this damned mist fell. First, we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. My people can barely stand, so I would be grateful if you would help us capture this Tartuccio. He must be somewhere nearby. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. The Sword Lords will remember this favor.
Did he say Storm Lords? It sounded like he said Storm Lords. Maybe I was just not paying attention as closely. How did Tartuccio manage to fool you?
That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy.
Wow.
His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamande is respected not only by the aristocracy of the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law.
Impressive.
We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamande immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Irovetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure.
A nice grin crosses Keston's face. What can Pataxi spies hope to find in the stolen lands?
Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time, King Irovetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man.
Garrus is a name of a noble house in Brevoy, is it not? You're a noble then?
Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Garess are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Garess, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Pretty sure you could ask all these questions later on, but I'll just ask them now since it's here. Can you care to tell me why you were exiled? You've asked me a favor. I say you owed me an explanation.
Fair enough. For a Garess, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else. And I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya, so I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow. My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya, her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love.
Oof.
Don't imagine that I ask for pity. Everyone gets what they deserve.
So you deserve a better fate, Keston. True love should not be punished.
What's done is done.
I would know more of House Garess in your homeland.
Well then, ask away.
Tell me the lands you grew up in.
House Garess owns a number of valleys and gorges in the Galushkin Mountains. The
Glushkin.
landscape makes these places easily defensible, and they're rich in ores and everything else the depths of the earth have to offer. It is a place of rare beauty. When I moved to Restov, I couldn't get used to it for a long time. There was nothing but sky between the roofs. No mountain peaks anywhere in sight.
Tell me of House Garess.
It is an old and renowned family, one of the most influential in Brevoy. A long time ago, the Garess house entered a pact with the dwarven clan of Golka. This proved to be of great benefit to both parties,
Golka.
and they've supplied the ore for our forges ever since. Lord Howland even took the son of the dwarven leader as his ward. Who would have known where this would lead? The same winter that Brevoy lost the Rogarvia dynasty, Howland's only natural son, Bren, went missing in the mountains. Thus, Koval Golka, the Lord's dwarven ward, became heir to House Garess.
Really?
The lad has it tough, though. Too many believed Howland should have chosen someone of his own blood to be the heir. I would imagine my own father had similar plans for me. But we all know how that went.
Let's finish this conversation another time.
As you wish.
See you later. Farewell. Well, I was hoping that conversation would have lasted long enough to get rid of this rain, but seems it not to be. Okay. Actually, sorry, just arranging my group in a more defensible position. Wrath of the Righteous has like a click. Instead of it being more freeform, like it clicks into its place rather than being slidable. Chief Suit Scale. Cowardly traitors, sons of a pike, return the relic. Coward, turn, Illic. Seneschal Vagot. Silly kobold. Go look your relic in your dungeon. Look under the bed, under table. Ha ha! Silly kobold, have no bed and no table. Search your eggs. You lose relic and blame mites. Accuse queen. Suit Scale. Lies. Truth Suit Scale, not silly. The kobold leader shakes his weapon at the insult. Lies, Chief Scale. The kobold crier diligently copies the words and gestures of the chief, swinging his weapon. It seems both groups are but a breath away from battle. So warlike. It's like a miniature version of Taldan Imperial Chronicles. Stop, what's going on here? Central Vagot. Little Mike jumps into place. Stranger. Yes? Silly kobold, attack might. Insult our magnificent queen. Lies, might thief. Steal the relic from kobold. We revenge. Help us, stranger. You know what they say, when might makes right. Do you know why Coral the Conqueror raised half of Roslyn? Those puns like that. That's right. He was expert in fiery humor. Oh my god. Kobolds, tell me more about what happened. I, chief, named Suit Scale. Kobold and might live here long, live peace. But now might's thief, steal our relic. Thief, deal, illic, echoes the crier enthusiastically. Oh, I can't stop laughing. He's so sweet. He repeats everything. The crier swells with pride. Pizza! Everything! How do I know the relic was stolen by the mites? Might Trixie, but Chief Suit Scale is more Trixies. I call new shaman come. Shaman Tartuk know who stole relic. Tartuk good. Tartuk ood. What is this relic? Relic key. Kobold take relic and enter sacred hall. Do you really attack the mites? Revenge. Might coward. Kobold come. Might run. We come and take them relic. Go. They give back our relic. We give them back there. And where's the shaman Tartuk now? Shaman was in dungeon. Did not enter sacred hall. Might collapse our entrance. Kobold wrath might. Tartuk is not a real kobold. He deceived you. Suit Scale not stupid. He know real kobold. Chief puffs his chest, rejecting the insult. It's clear to me now. Might want to ask you a few questions. A small mite bows comically. I, Seneschal Vagic. Here a magnificent queen. But he points to the large companion adorned with the hide of a wolf. Queen defeats scary wolf battle, vanquish hundreds of enemy, charm 100 hearts. Queen Bada will allow you to speak to her. May sit, we understand, he says generously. Legs tremble when see such beauty. My queen, why did you fight the kobolds? The Might Queen shakes her head sadly. We live here not long ago. Kobolds and might. We live peace, friends, trade. We together hunt Good shaggy animal. We got it. Sweet. Long ago, Chief Kobold and our old king make good alliance. 2 branch of Old Sycamore we take, charm, and give each to other. This be relic. Kobold have one, might have one. Not long ago, Kobold come. We yell, we thief. We take our relic. Silly Kobold. Why do you need the relic? 2 relic, they key. Give entrance to Sacred Hall. There, under Old Sycamore. 1 key for Kobold, 1 key for might. Each can go hall. All fair. Why do the kobolds think the relic was stolen by the mites? Kobold chief still ugly old. Seneschal and the other mites giggle at the words. He loses last mind. Listen, new shaman, Tartuk. Shaman not so ugly, but smacks her lips in approval. But angry Chixie say wicked might. I catch him make crown from his scale. Pretty crown purple. Do you know where this purple scaled shaman is now? He prowl dungeon near our house. We see he once, but not catch. We want find shaman. Look underground. Very well, I have no questions. You should make peace and search for the relic together. Never! Chief hisses in his animal rage. Death to traitors! Queen Bada. The queen swings her blade. We no retreat. We choose support, stranger or enemy us all. Would hear my companion's advice. Why support either? Why support either? Do you think they'll ever listen to you? Let us battle these little ones, both groups, and be done with it. It's up to you, but we should remember that living among such creatures can be dangerous. The kobolds and mites are aggressive, poorly organized, and unreliable. It's better to exile them or not in fear, lest we entangle their own worldly deeds. They haven't done anything bad. We shouldn't attack them. I wish they would make peace, but if that is impossible, let's side with Chief Suitscale and the kobolds. They're so funny, they haven't the guile to lie. I just kill them all. Less monsters, less problems, but if you need to choose, side with the mites. They're fierce and would make fine allies. This requires neutral. This quarrel is your own. I wish not to be part of it. However, if you allow me to visit your domains, I shall strive to learn the truth. The Might Queen scratches her nose with the tip of the sword. We accept. Stranger, go peace our land. But we know the truth already. Kobold must pay for his stupid. Stranger, go find out might thief. We hit might hit. I call shaman Tartuk from underground and hit them bad. Admittedly, I think it's better to side with the mites than the kobolds because they have the tactical advantage of being mites, meaning they could only be damaged with cold iron or magic weapons, while kobolds don't. See, look at this.
All according to
You guys go on with your merry business. I'm going to
I see something.
explore. I don't think we have the athletics for this, so we shall try.
Servant.
Yeah, makes sense. Might yearling. Sneaky might. Hide it, Queen Ba never find. Treasure heavy. Aye, protect treasure.
To victory!
I might actually have to go and
I did as you asked.
sell some stuff to Oleg, because my supplies are pretty up there. Cold Iron Dagger. I could give that to somebody. I guess I could give it to Ragongar for now. Is it really needed is the question. I definitely should head on over to Oleg's though. Sell our stuff.
Easy as murder.
In due time.
Easy as murder. What a thing. Good luck with your battle. I believe there's a way out here.
That is not far.
Yeah, right here. Ooh. Guess one of them dropped in battle. Let's go get ourselves a bag of holding, shall we? 'Cause the more treasure we have on our person, the less effective we'll be at traveling. Because we'll get fatigued faster.
I need to catch my breath.
Oh shit. Happened again. Yeah, and we have to fight. Oh well. ETB.
Running won't help you!
Kobolds. Ta-da. Cannot rest during combat. Well, now we could rest. Yep, begin resting.
All right, new line. They walked without fear, hoisting shining steel above their heads. And they walked, and they walked. When were they going to get anywhere already, huh?
Nice. Yeah. Am I gonna get the... No. There's actually a random encounter that involves sleeping. I don't know when it will proc for us, but it does exist. Although I believe you could go do the encounter regardless, but it's there. Yeah, I'll go deal with Bobkin's stuff later. I didn't realize there was a time limit on going hunt down Tartukio. So, you know. Oh, with a delighted smile, Octavia inhales the smell of coming from Oleg's trading post. Fresh bread. I can't believe it. After all this time we sat in cages, crawled in the mud. There were places in the world that they were baking fresh bread. And here we are. I bet they even have clean sheets. Maybe we could take a bath? Haha, a girl can dream. Ah, get some rest, you deserve it. To be sure of that, got years of rest to catch up on, and I'll be stuffing my face until I turn into a ball. You do so much for us, it's all because you're... is it all because you're kind? Or maybe... The half-elf smiles flirtatiously. Maybe it's because you're charmed by my beauty. What are you asking? We're friends. Octavia smiles warmly. Yes, thank you. Alright, enough talk. Fresh bread and clean sheets away. Same thing with with Valerie. You chose the beauty thing. You get points into relationship with Octavia. And Ragongar has similar.
As it should be.
You could be in a three-way relationship with them, or you could split them up to be with one of the two. So yeah. Let's sell all this and hopefully get ourselves a bag of holding, shall we? Kinda wanna keep the cold iron dagger just in case. Chocolate. With a lot of money. Oh yeah, that's definitely enough to get us that bag o' holding. Seasoned wing and thighs. There you are. But you already have shock and grasp. Do you have shield? You don't. I guess protecting from alignment is now a general spell instead of a singular. I don't need those. I will sell these. Keep the blaze. Corrosive touch. Let's get rid of these. Scorching ray. Oh, did I give her scorching ray? I did not. I mean, it's a level 2 spell and she doesn't have it yet, so won't be a while, but good to apply nonetheless. Now let's head down to Old Sycamore. Let's deposit this. Okay. Jailthal is still wounded. I mean, we technically haven't rested in camp, so she hasn't been able to recover anything. Let's go this way to just discover the map. The Endless Plains. Random encounter. Let's kick their asses. The end times are nigh. Harem, which we haven't unlocked yet.
In due time.
Consider me
We've
provoked.
downed better ones.
Yeah. Be that it? Ooh, scroll of snowball. I mean, we don't need it, but it's certainly nice to have. Probably could sell it for monies. Oh yeah, totally forgot to drop off her rations. We might use our rations in Old Sycamore, so it's not too bad. Nettles Crossing. You spotted a random encounter. Well, yeah, obviously we want that experience. At least I think it gives experience. I want to believe it does. Who art thou?
Time for fun.
Kobolds.
Time out of our story.
Ta-da. You are dead. No big surprise.
All according to plan.
Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. I'm Lindsay, the author of the book you, dear reader, are reading.